What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my Pokemon Red walkthrough, part 44. Alright, in the last episode we beat the final gym leader, Giovanni. So what we need to do now is we need to go to the Elite Four now. But before we do that, I'm just going to heal up there and switch a few items around. And I'm just going to go back to... where are we? Fuchsia City, because there's something I'll go to Celadon first, because there's a few little couple things I want to do before I burst Gary outside Indigo Plateau, or where you go in to show your badges. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have enough money now for Hyper Beam for my Snorlax, so I wanted to just have it on him eventually. So what you'll need here is you'll need the coin case from you'll need the coin case obviously, and unfortunately you can only buy 50 coins at once, so I'm not going to sit here and buy 5,500 coins. I'm going to speed things up a little bit. Okay, so I'm finally nearly there after spamming the A button. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's 5,500 or 5,600. I'll probably just get an extra 2 more just to be in case of any stuff ups. Anyway, so what you'll need to do now is you need to go next door if you want to claim any prizes. There'll be like 3 little things. There'll be some Pokemon, Porygon there being the highest. There's a few other cheaper Pokemon if you just want to get them, or here's your TM. So TM15 is Hyper Beam. I just want that, and yes, I do want that. That's perfect. Okay, I've got that now. I can probably teach that to... I could probably teach it to any of my Pokemon now. I don't really know at the moment. I'll probably wait till I get to the Elite Four or Victory Road or something like that. Yeah. Anyways, that's cool. I got that anyway. So what I want to do now is I want to go to Fuchsia City, and there's a little boulder in Fuchsia City you can push and get a rare candy. So I might actually get that before I go. I go onto the thing. Or I might do that. Actually, I might do that end. Let's burst Gary, I reckon. Okay. So if you wanna, after you've got all the badges, fly back to Viridian City. And go west. Now what you need to do, make sure you have a decent team as well, because his Pokemon will be, they'll be quite high at the same time. Okay, so you go down this way, past a little bit of grass where you catch, you know, those Rattatas and Maggies. Oh, what's this, a battle? Oh, what level is it? It's a level 2 Rattata. Oh no. So, yeah, I'm just going to run away from that. Okay. Right, so what will happen here is you'll go this same place where Gary comes up to you the very second time you actually verse him. This time he'll have all the badges as well, and he'll be taking on the Pokemon League as well. So he's always, in this game, he's always like one step ahead of you. Alright, so when you verse Gary, he's got 6 Pokemon. So he always leads off with his Pidgeot, level 47. I'm going to lead off with my Electro because of the obvious type advantage. Okay, so Thunderbolt's going to be my best option here. Pidgeot does hit me quite hard with Quick Attack, considering its low base power. That should do lots of damage to Pidgeot. Nearly KOs it, so that's pretty good. One more should actually finish it off there. I do outspeed there because Electrode is probably the fastest Pokemon in Gen 1, which is awesome because I just love Electrode. Okay, so I get lots of experience there. His next Pokemon is Rhyhorn. He still hasn't actually evolved that yet. I'm going to switch out because I can't really actually do anything to this Rhyhorn, so I'm going to go into my Dragonair because he still needs lots and lots of experience. I may have to do a bit of off-screen training before I even verse the Elite Four, but we'll just see. Okay, I've got Ice Beam, and I did teach it Fire Blast as well, so I could do something to some Grass Pokemon as well. Okay, and to Mice. Okay, his next Pokemon out is Gyarados. I'm just going to see how much Ice Beam does. I'm not expecting it to do like loads of damage, considering Gyarados doesn't have the... he actually has quite a decent special as well. So Gyarados is going to go for Dragon Rage because that's just how the game kind of works. That does a fixed amount of HP damage to me, so I'm not going to kill him before he kills me, so I'm going to switch out and go into my Electro because Gyarados is really weak against Electric. electric moves. So he goes for bite. That does a little bit to me, I guess. I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt there because I know I'm going to be able to outspeed the Gyarados, and he's definitely going to go down to that. Yeah, because it's Electrode. Okay, so I get a little experience boost on both of my Pokemon there. His next Pokemon is his Growlithe. He hasn't evolved that yet either. I'm going to go into my Blastoise because it has Surf, and that should be able to one-shot it pretty easily, considering I'm pretty sure it one-shotted Blaine's Arcanine, or got very close to it. Okay, so Surf here, if you don't have you should have the Surf HM by now. You picked that up in Fuchsia City. Just trying to think of anything else. You can actually go now. You can go get the if you really want to make the game a lot easier for yourself. You can go get the legendary birds. They're all level 50. I'm not going to do that till I finish the Elite Four because I just want to make it a little bit more of a challenge. Okay, so his next Pokemon is Alakazam. It's level 50, so it's quite high. I'm going to go into my Snorlax because Snorlax is really beasty in attack. I'll just go for Metro Aim. Let's see what this does. So Alakazam goes for Side Beam. It does hit me quite hard because it's Alakazam. I'll go for Metro Aim here. Oh, I go for Peck. So it still does quite a decent amount of damage. I'll go for Body Slam on this one. But unfortunately Alakazam is going to go for Psychic, so that's definitely going to kill me. Alakazam has a huge special attack and Psychic. Oh shit, it didn't kill me. I'll take that back. So Body Slam nearly KOs the Alakazam. We both kind of survived there. So he goes for Recover, I go for Metronome. I probably could have killed him there with Body Slam, but what the hell. I was just having some fun. So let's see what happens. Oh, I go for Cut. So Cut does quite a lot of damage as well. I'll go for Metronome again. Alakazam goes for Recover again because he's on low health. So this is pretty funny. See what I'm going to do here. I go for Metronome this time. Oh, Hyper Fang, nice. So I get Stab and I kill the Alakazam. So that worked out absolutely perfectly. I probably could have finished that a lot earlier, but who cares. So his Venusaur is his last Pokemon. I'm not going to be able to beat that with Snorlax. Snorlax is on a little bit of low health here, so I'm just going to send out my Dragonair, and I'm going to go for Fire Blast here, see what that does. Venusaur goes for Vine Whip. It's not very effective against me. Fire Blast should hit reasonably hard. Gets around half the health there, so I can probably go for another Fire Blast and finish him off with an Ice Beam. Unfortunately, Venusaur does use Growth, and that's going to raise its special. Razor Leaf is always a critical hit, so that still probably will hit me a lot harder than Vine Whip, and it does, as I said, it's always a critical hit. So I go for the Thunder Wave there just to slow this guy down, mainly stop him from attacking. I'm going to switch out my Dragonair because I'm probably not going to get a crit on him, so my chances of success there are not too high. So, oh, what the hell? Let's just do it. I'll go for a Fire Blast here, and that should do. Oh, it should get him nearly in range of one more. So, Fire Blast or Ice Beam? I'll go for Fire Blast again. So, I go for Fire Blast again, and he just leaves with like 2 health, and Gary uses a potion. What the hell? Bucket this. I'm going to go for Ice Beam because I don't want to miss, and I do just finish off the Venusaur, so that was awesome. And I defeat Gary there. So a good little warm-up battle for me. And Gary's like, what the hell? Get some nice money from him as well. Okay, so we're both all ready for the to challenge the Pokemon League now. So he's like, smell you later. I'm like, cool, I'll smell you later too. So alright, so we're all ready to go into get our badges checked and stuff, but quickly before that I just want to do this because I just want to get some free, this is just some free levels actually. So make sure you heal up your Pokemon before you actually go in there, because the worst thing is you battle Gary and you forget about healing your Pokemon up and you go into Victory Road and you're like, oh crap. And yeah, dying in Victory Road is not fun because you got to go all the way back to the start, and I'm sure that's happened to everyone at least once, and it's very frustrating unless you bring a lot of potions and that kind of thing with you. Alright, so what do we got here? So let's go to Fuchsia City. You can actually forget about this because you actually need the strength, be able to use the strength HM outside battle. So go to the first little house in Fuchsia City. I probably could have done this ages ago, but just, as I said, I forgot myself. So I'm just going to move this boulder here with my Nidoking, and I'll move that there. And behind this boulder is a rare candy, so it's pretty handy. You can It's just a free level up basically. Plus rare candies are as good as good as just raising a level up battling trainers, because it's exactly the same thing, as there's no effort values in this game. Okay, so I'm going to fly back to Viridian City, and that's basically all I wanted to cover for this episode. Next episode we're going to be going through, I'm going to wipe off the whole of Victory Road in 1 or 2 episodes max, and then we're going to verse the Elite Four straight away. I may do a little bit of off-screen training for a couple of my Pokemon. Obviously I'm not going to have recordings of that, because that's just really boring grinding. But anyway, that's all I wanted to do for this episode, and thank you for watching.